Cancer, welcome to March 2019. This is a month where you could see your hard work paying off, and that's exciting. This is a strong time for you because of the focus in Pisces. Neptune is there, the sun and the moon are there, going exact at the new moon on the 6th. Mercury is there for 9 weeks, and that forms a positive energy flow with any planets you have in Cancer, which is incredibly supportive for you. It's not a time to overdo anything. It's not a time to push. Mercury will be retrograde March 5th through the 28th. So this is a time where, going back over things, rethinking things, finishing things is good for that. It's good for planning but not implementing. Working on strategy but not taking action. But I do see you doing really well this month in all areas of your life. And it is time to reconsider what you want. Now, you'll have plenty of time to work on that because Mercury is not going to enter Aries until April 17th. So even when he goes direct on the 28th, he'll be in this area for 9 weeks. So you've got plenty of time to reconsider what you want, think about what you want. It's a good time for anything that you do in ritual or spiritual, creative, travel, as long as you double check with Mercury retrograde. But you could still travel with it, and it could, especially if you're going to places that you've already been to. Not so much if you're going to someplace new, but if you're going to someplace that you've already been to, then it's great. Or if you're going to travel within a shorter distance, like within a 100-mile radius of your house, then that's fine too. Something's opening up here for you, which is very exciting. It's like a new path is opening up. And it comes down to what you want. What do you want at this time? Now, Uranus is moving into Taurus on March 6th. Oh, that Mercury in Pisces, I'm telling you. And that's good for you because now he's in a position where he's going to be sextiling your planets in Cancer rather than arguing with them with him when he was in Aries since May 2010. Think about how much your career has changed since 2010. How much has your work changed? How much has your destiny in the world, your position in the world changed since 2010? Now with him in this area, it's definitely opening up new things for you. And it will be more harmonious. In other words, these are changes you want to make. These are changes you're excited about. What's being offered is interesting for you. And I really like that. Now, the Pisces New Moon is on March 6th, but it's going to be around for about, till the 13th, and that's because the rulers of Pisces, both Jupiter and Neptune, are in an argument. And they have been arguing all year and will be arguing. Their last exact point is in September. So they're hanging around. And that's kind of weird because they're arguing at this new moon. Neptune is coupled with the sun and the moon. Jupiter is challenging it. So we have to be careful of being overexcited, overenthused, exuberance, and wishful thinking, exaggeration. I mean, yes, the possibilities are unlimited, but we could also be completely deluded about the possibilities. So we want to stay practical and test our thoughts, test what we think is so awesome, rather than just throwing ourselves into it or investing in it. Let's make sure that it is as good as it seems on the surface. Because another thing too is with Mercury sitting next to Neptune, and they are all month, they're even coupled together at the Libra full moon on the 20th, that's just fog and confusion and things being overlooked, missing the details, missing important facts, missing important steps that need to be taken. So we don't want to be in a hurry for anything. Now, what's nice is the Pisces New Moon is being sextile by Saturn and sextile by Mars, which is awesome because Saturn is saying take solid steps with your plans, and Mars is empowering this moon to be effective for you in your goals, in your hopes and wishes, in this new path that's opening up for you, but go slowly. There's nothing to rush here. There's no hurry. If something is supposed to happen for you, it'll still be there in a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now. So it's not about, I got to hurry up right now, because you don't. You can take your time. And I think that's really important for all of us in March, is to take the time, go slowly, go deliberately. Don't get overexcited about anything. Don't get over-concerned about anything. Stay grounded. Stay practical. Stay optimistic. Now, daylight savings time begins March 10th. Yay! And the sun enters Aries on March 20th. And we have happy spring in the northern hemisphere and happy fall in the southern hemisphere. And then minutes later, we have the Libra full moon. And this is a beautiful moon because Chiron is sitting with the sun, opposing the moon. And so there's this healing taking place. There's this healing happening for all of us here in March with the Libra full moon. And it can be a healing in relationship. It can be healing with others. For you, you're really craving time at home. You're wanting to heal at home. You're just like, I don't want to be out in the world dealing with everybody. I want to be in my own sacred space, doing my own thing. You're really going to be craving that here in March. And, with the sun in Aries, and then in April you're going to have your new moon there, this is time for you to decide what is your definition of success. Not other people's definition of success. Not what the world tells you what success is. But what is your definition of success? How do you define success for yourself? This is important for you to allow yourself to develop the path that's right for you. And that's why you want to define success based on your core values, what's true for you, what's right for you, and not on what other people want for you or what other people are doing. It's more of what's right for you, Cancer. What works for you. Go with that. Now, this Libra full moon is also about new growth, new start, even new relationships. And it can bring very optimistic connections. Jupiter is sextile Venus, the ruler of Libra, at the time of the full moon, which is lovely. But with that Mercury-Neptune, it's like really strong for phony people. And you're going to notice this, you're going to be so turned off by phony people. You're going to just your radar is up. So you're just going to, like when they're talking or they're bragging or they're just lying, telling stories, you're just going to be like, I'm just like going home. I don't want to deal with it. Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of that here with this Mercury-Neptune stuff going on here in March. And Mercury retrograde, it just, people lie. They just go on and tell a story, and they even, it's funny because on Jimmy Kimmel, the comedian here, he does something called Lie Witness News. And it's just like amazing how people just can easily lie. Like they'll say they were at the Oscars when the Oscars didn't even happen yet. And they just go on and make it up. And like it's just like so hilarious to watch people on camera lie about something that they're like acting like it's true. And I don't know if that's just like social because we do that to be accepted. To have people like us, but it's going to be strong here in March, and your radar's up, so you're going to be like, that's a lie, that's not true, oh man, that person is so phony, and just do your own thing, right? Now there is this gorgeous trine with this Libra moon. Mars very late in Taurus, Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn, and the moon is so early in Libra that it's almost in Virgo. And so it's forming this grand trine. And that's phenomenal. Like that is just a supportive energy. It's a empowering energy. It's good for relationship. It's good for family relationships. It's good for, strengthening the home, strengthening you. And your hard work is really paying off here in this month. Now, if you don't see the bonus in March, it will come. It could come in April because Mercury being retrograde can delay. Mercury rules currency. Mercury rules commerce. It can delay the prosperity, the abundance that the universe wants to give to you, but as soon as he goes direct and jumps into Aries, you could get the cash, the moolah you could see. Now, that's not to say you could see it this month, but I say more so next month because of Mercury's positioning with his retrograde cycle. And then, of course, with Neptune, that can just be where things get overlooked. But, of all the signs, you're in a really good place this month. And there are these inevitable big shifts happening in your social networks as well. With Uranus moving into this location, you're going to be maybe making changes with your friends, who you hang out with, where you hang out. And this includes social media, even online, where, maybe you just like, I'm done with Facebook, or I'm done with Instagram, or I'm done with Twitter, like where you just feel like you're done with something. And you're ready to move on. And like I said, with the Libra full moon in the area of your home and foundation and how you nurture yourself, it's really about your authentic soul power that you're focused on. It's like, my power comes from my soul of who I really am. And I'm craving time with my soul. I'm craving me time. I'm craving time where I can be in my own sacred space, doing my own thing, and not dealing with all of these personalities out here that half of them I don't even believe what they say. And that's okay, because Mercury will go direct, then he'll go into Aries, and things will get much clearer, much more focused, and much more actionable. This is a good time to do your research, do your homework. It's a good time to be in school. It's a good time to study. It's a good time to learn some new things, maybe some new techniques, some new skills, some new training that you've been wanting to do. stay out of the arguments. Venus and Mars are arguing at the Libra full moon. So, because we can get into that, this is my point of view, this is your point of view. Let's just agree to disagree and keep our harmony. Hey, that rhymes. I agree to disagree so I can keep my harmony. Because that's what you're about this month. Harmony. The inner being. And your life, wanting your life in harmony. Even though the chaos is going on out there in the world, we have no control over that. But there could be a financial bonus in here for you this month too, because you're being noticed, and as a result, there could be some sort of financial gain in your work. I see it coming through work. I mean, it could also be like you get a big tax return. I never get those. I always have to pay. So, whatever, refund. I don't even know what that is. What's that? So you could get like a big refund. You could, get money through work. You could get money through an inheritance payout, insurance payout, royalty payout, some sort of payout happening for you. It's interesting too with Chiron in Aries, in the area of your destiny in the world, your profession in the world, what you do in the world. For some of you, you could be coming into like wanting to be healers, doctors, physicians, even like Reiki or something metaphysical, non-traditional, herbal, acupuncture, the old, ancient, medicinal techniques and therapies. For some of you, I see you going down that path of healer, being the healer. Now, for those of you open for love, it's on. I do see some activity in that area. I would just be careful with Mercury retrograde because, people aren't as what they seem. But if they are, then they will be next month and the month after. So there's no hurry. You don't have to hurry this month to make something happen. It's more like, I like you so far. Let's see where it goes. For those of you couple, this is a good time because you really want to be with your partner and be together, doing your own thing, doing the, together we are stronger, even healing the relationship. There can be healing going on, healing in the home, healing with your relatives, healing with your family, healing with your significant other. Do you see this beautiful healing energy in here? Wanting to heal you, encouraging you, uplifting you, inspiring you. It's like a new start beginning with the family. With you too, like really being on Team Cancer, like being your own best friend. And just doing the work with your own soul and being strong within your own authentic power, your soul power. You're ready for a new start. You really are. You're ready for a new start. And you know it. So go ahead and show it. I really like that. Money looks excellent. And career looks really good. Is that full moon with Saturn and Pluto and Mars trining the moon and sextile the sun. You're moving up in whatever you're doing. And your hard work is paying off, and you know how hard you've been working. You've been working really hard for years. Well, now you're going to see the fruit of your labor. You're going to be seeing, things coming your way, things really working out for you. So be ready for this new start, because, even if it doesn't happen this month because of the Mercury retrograde, it's about to start. And it could start at the end of the month when Mercury moves direct on the 28th, Mars enters Gemini on the 31st, and then, next month is going to be a very actionable month for you, where you are encouraged to take action and will be taking action, for what I'm seeing in here. Spiritually, take that time to meditate. Take that time. When you've had enough of people, just go to your sacred place, whether that's out in the woods, by the water, in your home, and just connect with Source, connect with your higher self, connect with your soul power, and you'll just elevate. You'll just be, I just see you coming up higher, coming up into the higher realms when you just, bye everybody, put on some nice music, light a candle, do what makes you feel good and happy. Go to your happy place. And the reward is there. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing my videos. Cancer, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel, and it lets you know when I upload. So until next time, Cancer, your hard work is paying off. Take time for you. You'll be amazed at how you're able to just replenish yourself, rejuvenate yourself, re-energize yourself in your quiet time, your quiet space.